Hello everyone and welcome to My Dude Watch. If you're new to the channel, my name is Jason and it's my job to search by air, land, and sea to find you affordable watches that you will love. So today I'm bringing you a Microbrand. This watch is known for its nautical designs. Who is it? Stay tuned. Okay, so I'm excited about today's. This is a Spinnaker 5088, which they proudly call the Hull Diver. So Spinnaker is a watch company and they make classic nautical design aesthetics at a comparatively affordable price. Okay, let's do the official tale of the tape. The diameter is 42 millimeters right across the top. That doesn't include the crown. She is 14 millimeters thick. Her lug-to-lug measure is 47.5 millimeters. And her strap and bracelet size is 22 millimeters. There is a handsome signed screw-down crown. The Hull Diver has a nice plate of sapphire crystal, and she sports 300 meters of water resistance. And what about her movement? It's the always reliable Seiko NH35. Let's take a closer look at her case. So she's built with 316L stainless steel and nicely combines both polished and brushed machinery. The flanks are polished from lug tip to lug tip. It does look great though, but you got to watch out for the fingerprints. She is brushed on the top of the case and the lugs. The machine work is good all around and the case design is exceptional, even though she is somewhat hefty. She does have some weight to her. She is 9.5 ounces or 269 grams. So the size is substantial, but I feel like most people won't have a problem with it. They won't think it's a negative because the weight is evenly distributed. However, I know there will be some people that will shy away from it because of the weight. Now, if you like a thinner watch with less weight, this is certainly not the watch for you. Let's take a closer look at the crown. To me, the crown is perfect for the case in every way, not just aesthetically, but in the efficiency of operations as well. The signed screw-down crown is formidably protected by its guards. However, the design has a cutout under the crown, and you can easily maneuver the crown for simple operations. That's a cool design. She also has a screw-down case back, which isn't overly flashy, and that's a good thing. Many divers in this price point try to go too far on the case back. It's basically a simple engraving that says Spinnaker Hull across the middle. So far we're off to a great start with the Spinnaker. When I first got this watch and it arrived and I took it out of the box, it was apparent immediately that it's a much nicer looking watch than it appears on Spinnaker's website. Okay, let's take a look at the dial. The outer dial is a dark brown that begins to blend with light brown and gray tones as it moves towards the middle. If you look closely at the dial, there's a small white minute track around the outer dial, and honestly, it is too small. The embassies are applied and are a little larger than most, but I like it that way. They're also completely filled with Lume. There's also an applied logo, which is a Spinnaker's name, under the 12 o'clock position, and the word automatic and water resistance rating in red just over the 6 o'clock position. So for those of us that can't remember the date, it's right there at the 3 o'clock position. And take note of the hands. The minute hands extends way out, almost the length of the dial, as well as a skeleton counterbalance off the back. Also, the embassies and markers are applied evenly and accurately throughout the dial. They also have silver gray outlines for the border of each embassy. This helps create contrast. This watch is not overly complicated. It's simple, basic, and extremely well done. I like it. Okay, let's do a simple Lume test here. Now, the Lume does gain its power from standard indoor lighting or just being outside. And I noticed that all the markers, dial, bezel, everything has Lume. But honestly, I'm a little disappointed. I've read that the Lume was pretty good on this watch, but it didn't turn up to game day for sure. There's approximately 3 minutes worth of Lume. Let's move on over to the bezel. The first thing you'll notice as you take a look at it is how tall it is. It's an imposing bezel that will get attention of others. It's also got a coin edge and begins to angle inward as you examine it. This allows for additional ease when grasping it. It also comes with a ceramic bezel insert, and that's on matte brown. Offers a very clean look. Let's have a listen. So the clicks and resistance is very nice. It doesn't have that gritty feel that some bezels do. It also has nice grip, and once you stop the rotation, it stays in place. No back play at all. You will also notice how well it lines up with all the embassies all the way around the bezel. The bezel is a clear highlight. So this is the part of the video where we try to put it all together. So let's start with the dislikes. The minute track on the outer circumference of the dial is really small. It's just too small. The Spinnaker logo, very difficult to read. And the Lume, the hands don't last as long as the bezel or the dial. Can't even get 3 minutes out of it. Hold on, I got it. And now let's talk about the likes. So I like the crown. I like the crown guard. It's protected perfectly, yet the design allows you to use the crown and operate it efficiently. The bezel stands tall, has the perfect amount of tension, and there's no backplay. Let's mention the bracelet. It's by far the best I've ever reviewed. Now the gold standard for all other affordable watches. It's brushed on all the links except for the outside, which is polished. It's a thick bracelet, and it's very comfortable to wear. So in terms of the operations, the Hull Diver lives up to its diver watch status. There's 300 meters of water resistance, a screw-down crown, screw-down case back. It has a smooth, tall, rotating bezel, and the case is as tough as you could ever want it to be. So, do I recommend this watch? Made it to the end of another video. If you like what you saw today, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. If you know of anyone else that would enjoy it, please feel free to share it with them. If you have any questions about today's watch, the Spinnaker Hull Diver, please go to www.mydudewatch.com. And my name is Jason with My Dude Watch. We'll see you next time. Oh, and don't forget, dudes can't be late.
Dudes can't be late.